Now please remember that when you multiply a number by 10, it makes the number bigger. So if you multiply it by 10 squared, it's going to be 2 place values bigger. But now let's consider what happens when you multiply a number by a negative power of 10. It's going to make your number smaller because 5.35 times 10 to the negative 2, that's negative now, that's the same thing as 5.35 times a tenth times a tenth again. Now if I tell you you're only going to get a tenth of what you've earned, you would not be happy of that. You would be very unhappy because you know you wouldn't be getting as much as you deserve. So if I multiply by a tenth and then take a tenth of that, this number is getting very, very small. So compare now the end result of applying that negative exponent with the scientific notation that has that negative exponent. This is a very small number. Very small. See that dot right there? That's the decimal. It's a small number. Okay, let's take another example. 3.7589 times 10 to the negative third. That's the same thing as taking 3.7589 and only taking a tenth of it, and then a tenth of the result, and then a tenth of the result of that. So really, that's a very small number. This isn't right, is it? Let's fix it. We have our decimal in the wrong place, don't we? Okay. So it's going to be 3 decimal places smaller. Here it goes. 0.00. Yes, the decimal was right here, but it's smaller now. 7589. Perfect. Little typo there. Now look carefully at the beginning number and the end result. Here's your negative exponent right there. You started with 3.7, but it's going to get very small. So look at how small your result is. Negative exponent makes a very small number. See the connection?